See, so in first units we studied electrostatic and magnetostatic. See, if charge is stationary, it produces what? Stationary charge produces what? Electrostatic field. And charge moving with uniform velocity. Charge moving with uniform velocity. It produces magnetostatic field. Then, no, if charges are moving, what is this? This is a DC current. This is a DC current. This is a stationary charge. Stationary charge produces electrostatic field. Moving charge with uniform velocity is nothing but a DC current in conductor produces magnetostatic field. Then what about? See here, E and H are not dependent. Here also E and H are not dependent. This won't depend on this, or this won't depend on this. Same thing here. No, the third one is time varying current. See, this is a DC current. This is a time varying current. Time varying current produces time varying electromagnetic field. See, I call it as electric field. This is a magnetic field. But here I am calling it as electromagnetic field. What does it mean? Here E and H are interrelated, are interdependent. E and H are interrelated, are interdependent. Is it clear? Just take down the first sentence. Time varying current. Regarding these two, you know already, is it or not? The time varying current produces the time varying current in a conductor. The time varying current in a conductor produces time varying electromagnetic field. Even you can take this is time varying electromagnetic field as the chapter title. Time varying current in a conductor produces time varying electromagnetic field. Okay? Then, till now we saw how to get E, how to get H. No, if electromagnetic field is there, if I have an electromagnetic field due to this time varying current, are you getting? See, till now we created from charge or from movement of charge, electric and magnetic field. Now what we do? We do a reverse process. I will be having time varying field with me, which was created by time varying current. From that field, is it possible to create current or voltage? Are you getting my question? Till now, from charge, electric field is created. From DC current, magnetic field is created. If AC current is there in the conductor, it creates a time varying electromagnetic field. With the time varying electromagnetic field, is it possible to get current or voltage? That is my question. Are you getting? Yes, it's possible. Faraday was a person who invented this. What he said is, if time varying, for example, some time varying field is there. This is somewhere time varying field is there. No, if a closed circuit, this is a closed circuit. This is a closed circuit. If it comes in contact with the time varying field, if the closed circuit comes in contact with the time varying field, then EMF will be induced in the closed circuit. Are you getting? The EMF will be induced in the closed circuit. Then how to find that EMF? He said the induced EMF in a closed circuit, which it comes in contact with the time varying field, is equal to rate of change of magnetic flux. Are you getting? I say whenever you keep a closed circuit in time varying field, there will be some induced EMF in the closed circuit. There is no physical connection, just the closed circuit will be kept in the time varying field. And EMF will be induced in it. The induced EMF is proportional to or is equal to time rate of change of magnetic flux by which the circuit is linked. Time rate of change of magnetic flux by which the circuit is linked. This is the Faraday's law. Will you take Faraday's statement? Faraday's law. Take on. The induced EMF in a closed circuit. The induced EMF in a closed circuit is equal to time rate of change of magnetic flux. The induced EMF in a closed circuit is equal to time rate of change of magnetic flux by which closed, I said closed circuit or closed loop?
Closed circuit.
By which closed circuit is linked. See, rate of change of magnetic flux. Pattern, this sentence linked with this magnetic flux linked with the closed circuit. Are you getting? Where I kept the closed circuit? In a magnetic field, is it or not? Induced EMF is equal to time rate of change of magnetic flux linked with the closed circuit. Then, what notation shall I use for induced EMF? Shall I use E, V or E? Tell me. This or this? E, na? Okay. This is equal to d phi by dt. Don't take this, I'll tell you. If there are n turns, the circuit consists n turns, then n will be induced. Where n is number of turns in a closed circuit. No, with negative sign. Faraday couldn't explain this negative. E is equal to negative n d phi by dt. Then what is that negative sign? Up to this portion you can see there.
No, sir. Yes.
From starting, right? See, no, just see this. I'll put something. Let us take a best example is transformer. This is a primary winding, right? And this is a secondary winding. There will be any physical connection between primary and secondary winding? No physical connection. No, the current will be flowing, AC current, and some voltage will be there across the winding, but there won't be any physical connection. No, when current, AC current is flowing in this, it produces time varying field. It produces a time varying field, electromagnetic field. Then this time varying electromagnetic field produces induced voltage in this. This induced voltage creates induced current. Because of induced current, when current is there in the conductor, what happens? It creates a field, induced electromagnetic field. Then this field opposes this field by which it got created. Actually, this induced magnetic field was created by the original magnetic field. Is it or not? Then this will try to oppose this by which it got created. That's the reason it's negative sign. Is it clear? And this we call it as Lenz law. Want to know now? Please. The time varying electromagnetic field the time varying electromagnetic field will create induced EMF in a closed circuit. The secondary is a closed circuit. Induced EMF in a closed circuit. The induced EMF will create induced current. Then induced current will create what? Induced current will create induced electromagnetic field. Are you getting? Induced current will create induced electromagnetic field, and it opposes what? It opposes the original field. It opposes the original field by which it got created. The English sentence formation is fine. The English sentence formation is fine or not? Even though it is looking lengthy, but it is very clear. Is it or not? It opposes the original field by which it got created, and is called Lenz's law, and indicated by negative sign. Or else negative sign indicates that whatever the sentence we wrote now, negative sign indicates that. Yes, or just is called Lenz's law and indicated by negative sign. Is it clear why this negative sign? Yes or no? Then. No, the interesting thing what I want to say is this is induced EMF in a closed circuit which comes in contact with the time varying field. If this closed circuit is somewhere, voltage won't be induced. See, this secondary winding has come in contact with the electromagnetic field of primary winding. Not in contact with primary winding. It has come in contact with the field of primary winding. That's why voltage is induced. We got induced current. We got induced electromagnetic field which opposes the original electromagnetic field by which it got created. That's why negative sign. No. Shall I run this? Have you taken the statement? Very important. For exam point of view as well as for further understanding of time varying field. Then, the question is, assume electric field of this original time varying field is E. Okay. And induced current, I write EI. My notation. See, we have a relation between V, at present we are using it as E. Voltage is EMF, voltage that's E, is equal to minus. This is the relation between voltage, VRE, and E. Yes or no? No, I want to write the induced EMF is equal to just V bar of E. Like this. I don't want to put this negative sign. Anyone can tell one mass may be there. I don't want to use negative sign for this equation. Voltage or induced voltage equal to close integral of E bar dot dl. I don't want to use negative sign. Why? Anyone can you tell? One mark. मैं तो बोल चुका हूं आपको already, but you interpret it. Why this negative sign? Even I know. See, this is, for this, for example, V is equal to minus E bar dot dl. For this whole story. But either two field, this is a field created by induced electromagnetic field. And it opposes this one. Then इसका direction same रहता है, अलग रहता है, opposite रहता है. Opposite रहता है. Then automatically minus चलेगा. Are you getting? The direction of induced electric field and original electric field is opposite. That's the reason. That's all. Take down, note. The direction of induced electric field. The direction of induced electric field and original electric field. The direction of induced electric field is opposite to the direction of induced electric field is opposite to direction of original electric field. That's why the negative sign will go here. That very interesting concept. कहीं बुक में इतना डिटेल नहीं है. You study textbook. Is it clear? Then what happens to Faraday law? E is equal to minus d phi by dt is equal to n equal to 1 by 1. This is your Faraday's law. Induced EMF is equal to this is equal to, okay now? Are you getting? Then, shall I wrap this? Why this negative sign is not there in this statement? Is it clear to all? Have taken that sentence? Then, just see this. This is a magnetic flask. This is a magnetic flask. I will write this E is equal to, this is the induced EMF in a closed circuit. This is the induced electric field. This is equal to minus d by dt. Then what is this magnetic flux? Is given in terms of V. Anyone? Surface integral of B dot. Yes, sir. Surface integral of B bar dot ds. Surface to they it won't vary with the time. Kabhi surface will vary with the time? No. Only what will vary with the time? So the question is, I have a loop, closed circuit and B. Two things are there with me. Then three cases arises here. One, loop, stationary or moving. That is one case. Second case, or one more. B is varying with the time or not varying with the time. First case, transformer लीजिए. This is a closed loop. Whether it is moving, it is stationary. This is stationary loop. Where I am keeping this stationary loop? In time varying field? I am keeping the stationary loop in time varying field. Yes, B is varying with respect to time, whereas loop is stationary. That is one case. No, second case you take on, as I said, dynamo. As I said, dynamo. Dynamo में क्या रहता है? North pole, south better रहता है. एक north pole रहता है, एक south pole रहता है. I said cycle का. Someone did that video. I want to see that on. I asked you to check. See, इधर क्या रहता है? Winding रहता है. Something winding. Then the loop will be moving. Loop will be. इसका जो है टायर को साइकिल का जो टायर रहता है ना ऐसा अटैच होता है. When cycle टायर मूव होता है, then it will start rotating. Then the loop will move in stationary magnetic field. Are you getting it? The loop will be moving in stationary magnetic field and it generates a current. it generates a current. This, see, you see old movies. Cycle में current आता है headlight में when the rider is riding, because this winding will be moving and this winding is kept in stationary magnetic field. And the EMF induced in this winding, we call it as a motional EMF. EMF induced in this winding, we call it a transformer EMF because of transformer action, and this is because of the moving. Then one more case, moving loop in time varying field. That is the last case. First case what I took, stationary loop in time varying field. Moving loop in static field. Then the third case is moving loop in a time varying field. These three cases are Faraday's laws lead to. सबको पता चला है?